Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Afro EPL. Match day 28 just finished, and our African internationals were smashing it. We're smashing it. And you can see of the team of the week, three of our brothers made it to the team of the week. So, congratulations to Beto, my Guinea Bissau brother, who made it to the team of the week. He was unplayable away at Newcastle. Fantastic goal, hold up play. He was causing terror for that team. It will be against Spurs, unplayable. If you need to go watch his goal, you need to watch Iwobi's goal. It was absolutely immense, his game. And of course, we had Ait Nouri, who was just a menace, had an assist for Semenyo's goal for the win against Leeds. So these three brothers, of course, congratulations to them for making it to the team of the week. Let's go into the review and see exactly how all of our other internationals did. But before we do that, do not forget to go down to the comment section. Let me hear your thoughts. Click the like button. I just want to know what's happening. Subscribe to Afro EPL. This is our hub to know exactly how our internationals are doing. So do not forget to do that. The click button is right there. Right there. Can you see it? Right there. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's start with Newcastle. Let's start with the Newcastle game against Everton. Everton going away at St. James Park to win is a massive, massive achievement. A massive achievement for them. I mean, Beto was unplayable. Beto played really well. Beto played really, really well. You could also see the likes of Ndiaye. Ndiaye also had a really good game. Ndiaye had a really, really good game. No GA, but you know what he does. He gives you an outlet. He will go. He will come back. He will keep. He will keep probing. So he had a really good game. Ganagay standard, breaking off play, looking at wings, playing with McNeil, playing into Dewsbury Hall, playing into Ndiaye. That's what Gay does. That's what Gay would do, and he did that fantastically well for that game. So, man of the match performance for Beto. Before we go anywhere, we must acknowledge that our African internationals really stepped up this weekend. With I was looking at those stats. Where do we have them? So we had 5 assists, 3 goals, and we had 3 man of the matches. The 3 man of the matches that you saw, player of the on the team of the week, 5 assists from African internationals and 3 goals. It was a really strong weekend for our African internationals. That was by the by. Let's carry on. Our next game to look at is Fulham. Fulham, I don't know. You know what? The likes of Bisuma and Sa might end up playing in the championship next year. There is a strong possibility for that happening, people. Honestly, I don't know where we're gonna go with this one, but yeah, it is crazy. It is absolutely crazy that that is a possibility. But anyway, I think Fulham were well deserved winners for this game. Well deserved winners. They came into that game confident. Iwobi was unplayable, like I said. A fantastic assist. I must say, the first goal, the Wilson's goal, there was a push at the back. Tottenham were robbed for that goal. I mean, that is the honest truth because if you see the goal that was disallowed, Kolo Muani's goal that was disallowed last week, and see exactly that action that he did behind Gabriel, and you see exactly what the attacker did before Wilson scored that goal. Man, it's the inconsistency with these referees. It's crazy, and I think that's the biggest frustration. The inconsistency. I mean, one cannot be a fault one weekend, and then the next weekend we are seeing this. It's just not right. It is absolutely. I don't know exactly what we will do to arrest that. But I don't think it's a conspiracy. I just think it's incompetence. I just think it's they just lack of consistency. Anyway, they ended up losing that game, and it is really it's a shame. Igor Tudor has had two losses for his 2 first games. That has never happened to him, and he was brought in as an impact coach. Spurs, we need the North London derby next year, so you better fix up. You better fix up and do not find yourself relegated. Do not. Warning to you. Anyway, let's go back to where we were doing. Iwobi, man of the match. Congratulations to Iwobi. He was unplayable. Bassi had also, he should have scored. His miss Go back and look at the highlights. I don't understand how Bassi missed that ball. He was supposed to smash in a goal. So he should have increased our goal tally and our GA tally for African internationals. So Bassi, you owe us one. You owe us one. Let me put you up here. Let me put you there. Yes, Bassi, you owe us one. You owe us a goal for next day of play. I hope it's not against Arsenal. But yeah, you deserve the goal. The next game is Leeds against Man City. Leeds, of course, have no internationals, so I have no story to tell you about Leeds. But Man City, these signings for Man City between Semenyo and Gay will probably be the reason why they have this chance to win the league. These two guys are immense. Gay is crazy. This guy is solid. Oh my goodness. And of course, like they always say, hmm, there are a couple of things that are just standard. Taxes, death, and Semenyo scoring or assisting. It is getting to that point where the guy cannot stop. Honestly, he cannot stop assisting or scoring. So Semenyo had a really good game. Ait Nouri was man of the match. So congratulations to Ait Nouri for his man of the match performance. He was really good down that wing, robbing, making sure that he whips in those balls. That ball for Semenyo's goal, Jerky could pick that pass right between the lines, and Aidnori did the assist. So yeah, Aidnori is having a really good comeback, a really good purple patch, and looking at his numbers. So yeah, man of the match for Ignori. Congratulations. Semenyo, as standard, had another goal today. So congratulations, my brothers. Ooh, what a shock. What a shock, people. What a shock this weekend. Wolverhampton against Aston Villa. Who would have seen this coming? When Wolverhampton pulled that very strange draw against Arsenal, everybody was like, well, you know how it happens. You know how it happens. Of course, Arsenal had the stick, the well deserved stick. So at this point in time, they're just free. They're just free to play. So they just go into the game and just play. Hence the results that they are picking right now, knowing that, let's fight for our places for the championship. But it was a really good fight from Wolverhampton. Aston Villa, I cannot recognize Aston Villa. Of course, they have had injuries. Wendia had a really good start of the season, but he has dropped off a little bit. But if you see without the likes of Garcia, Kamara, Harvey Elliott, McGinn, uh, Tillman. Without those players, man, you are going to struggle. It doesn't matter what team you are. You are definitely going to struggle. So it was a good win for Wolverhampton. We had Tolu who played for about 15 minutes at the end of the game, and we had Chachwa. Chachwa had a decent game. He had a really decent game. Played all 90 minutes and created some really good chances. Bournemouth against Sunderland. Bournemouth won, Sunderland won. What a game. It was really tight. It was really tight. We have for Bournemouth, we had Amin Aldi, our Moroccan brother, who came in just at the very end of the game. So not really much of an impact from him. For Sunderland, Siddiqui had for once again Xhaka by his side, so that partnership would flourish. He had a really good game. So Sadiki had that yellow card, so that messed up with his rating. Bertrand Traore also came in and had about 21 minutes of play. He too has been out injured, so glad to see him back. Glad to see that he's reintegrating. For injuries, we have Renildo, who was out injured. Jocelyn Tabi was also out injured. So we had some of our internationals who were out injured for that game. Uh, Next game is Burnley against Brentford. This was a roller coaster of a game, a roller coaster of a football match. Burnley thought at one point, after going 2-0 down, caught up with the score. At 3-3, they thought they had won that game. They had 2 goals disallowed, of course, rightfully disallowed. And Brentford stole it at the end with a Damsgaard killer. And yeah, but as you can see from the game, We had our Tunisian brother Hannibal Madbri, who had a really, really good game with 2 assists, two fantastic assists. I think he's just improving as the season is going. But unfortunately, the team is almost doomed for relegation. So Hannibal is showing his class, he's showing his performances are getting better and better. The other person who came in was Lai Foster, our South African brother. Lai Foster played for about 45 minutes. He did create one chance, but he had nothing more from his end. Uh, Ouattara also had a really good game with 1 assist. Did I say we had 3 assists? 4 assists because I didn't count Ouattara's assist. Congratulations, man. That was a good one. Ouattara had a really good game. Liverpool against West Ham. Liverpool against West Ham was one of those games where Liverpool turned it up. I mean, West Ham had no answers whatsoever from start of the game to end. Although they put up a really good fight at some point with the Suchek and Castellanos goal, but Liverpool were just unplayable on this day. You could see exactly that. I mean, but of course, we still have Salah, who is not he is not producing those performances, and there's something is not right. Something is not right with Salah. Diouf also had an assist. Diouf has an assist today, and Wan-Bissaka struggled. Wan-Bissaka struggled. In fact, the whole of the Western team was just a struggle. So I would not blame one person for that particular performance. And of course, Liverpool went 5-2, comfortable victory. Brighton against Nottingham Forest. Brighton against Nottingham Forest was also a really good game. For Brighton, Baleba has lost his place for the past couple of weeks. He has just been coming in at the very last minute. I'm not too sure if he's coming from an injury or something, but he has not been gaining those minutes. So something we need to go and find out exactly what the matter is with Baleba. For Nottingham Forest, we had Sangare. Sangare had a really good game, solid as usual. Our Nigerian brother Aina had a really good game. He played really well. So those two brothers really played well, and I think they were just unfortunate to be on the losing side. But Brighton, of course, Welbeck cannot stop scoring. Minte is an unused sub. Baleba is coming in for a few minutes. It's not good, my people. You guys have to step it up. We need to see you on the grass playing. Manchester United against Crystal Palace. Now, Crystal Palace were playing really well, scored a goal, leading, and then there was the controversy about the penalty and the red card that followed for Lacroix. He was just unfortunate. So after scoring a goal, he gets a penalty and then he is shown a red card. And United, of course, with a numerical advantage, just took over and won the game. When we had a really good game, especially when they had more space at play, when Crystal Palace went down to 10 men. Ahmad came into the game. Ahmad played, I think, about 15 minutes. So we came in very late into the game. Majraoui also came in and he played really well. You could see he started bombing forward and creating chances. So congratulations to these guys. Ismail Assar also played that game, played the 90 minutes, but after the red card, nobody in Crystal Palace could even lay a glove to Man United, and they are third on the league. Well played, Man United. Really good form. Shesko cannot stop scoring. So it's a good time to be a Manchester United supporter. Finally, for match day 28, we have Arsenal versus Chelsea. Not much to write in this game. Our African internationals are not there. But again, like one of those things that we said, death taxes, Semenyo to score, Arsenal to score from set pieces, Chelsea to have a red card. Those are facts. Those are unchangeable facts about life. That is how round 28 ended. And let's have a quick look at the table. So, looking at that table, Arsenal are on 64, Man City are on 59. Arsenal play Brighton tomorrow. And Man City welcome Nottingham Forest. Come on, Nottingham Forest. Come on, Nottingham Forest. We can do this. Looking at the bottom of the table, West Ham are still on 25. Nottingham Forest, we need you to do a favor on Wednesday, are on 27, and Tottenham are on 29. Now, between the I think you can look at Leeds at 31 as also part of this relegation scrap. Who is that last team that is going to be dragged down to join the Burnleys and the Wolverhamptons of the world to drop off from the Premier League? That's a question that's as open as you can imagine. That's all we had for you for the match day 28. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me hear your comments. Keep liking, keep subscribing. Thank you very much. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup. Bye.